This again. All right, so hey, Cortez here. We just recently purchased a puppy, and so now we're just kind of hanging out today, riding around looking for a crate for the dog. I'm trying not to order one on Amazon, so I figured as we go out and about, I'll show y'all some of these parts of Mexico as we ride around. I'm gonna flip the camera around. We are in an area called San Nicolas, is where we're at, and this is a typical Mexican neighborhood. We've been living here in Mexico now for about 3 years. We just came out of Walmart. Look at that. You can come over here and get fresh juices and all that. We just left out of Walmart. I met another American in Walmart. Her name is Darlene. She's been living here in Mexico for 4 years, I believe she said. And she's loving it. So I got her phone number. We're going to go out and do an interview. Um, She's like, man, I've been here 4 years, Cortez, and I'm loving Mexico. So ran into her in Walmart just a moment ago. So look forward to meeting you. Hey, Darlene. So this, like I said, we're out and about. I was trying to get this live started a few minutes ago, but was having some connection issues. And, but looked like I got a little bit more stability now. A little bumpy road. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I see that there's two people on. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me and I'm not just rambling my mouth and nothing is coming out. So if you can hear me, if you can, type in the chat box and let me know. Let me know if you can hear me, or give me a thumbs up and let me know. Let's see here. So, like I said, we're just out looking for a crate for this new puppy we bought, and just gonna take y'all out here and let y'all see the area. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? If you can, type something in the chat box and let me know that you can hear me. That way I can get on and not ask y'all over and over again if you hear me. If you can hear me, say yes. Say yes. I'm assuming you can't hear me. If you can hear me, type in the box. Yes, I can hear you.
You probably can.
Guess the thing ain't
Just that,
working. All right. If y'all can hear me, type in the box that you can hear me. I just took off a microphone because I'm assuming y'all didn't hear me because I
well, make
didn't
sure
get
that
anything.
phone's not connected to the
It
car.
says no. All right, you hear me? I can hear you, but I can't click the thumbs up button. Okay. All right, good, good. All right. So, yes, so recently we just bought a dog a couple of days ago, puppy, rescue. Well, not bought, but got a rescue dog, um, 2 months old. And so we're out looking for a crate for the dog, and figured that while we're out, we'll just kind of show y'all around, let y'all ask questions if you have any. And, this is just a typical neighborhood. We're in an area called San Nicolas. We might have crossed over to another area, but this is Mexico. We've been living here now for about 3 years. As I was saying a moment ago, I don't know if y'all heard me at that time. Just came out of Walmart. Again, I tend to stay out of those big chain stores, but I'm looking for a dog crate, so I had to go in there. Ran into a lady named Darlene. Just she's been here 4 years. She's like, hey, she saw us walking, recognized Kim, and and she stopped and talked to us and was like, hey, I've been here for 4 years. I got a phone number. I'm going to interview her, get her feedback and perspective. She loves it here. Um, Mexico's a wonderful place to be, man. I mean, it's really very, very wonderful city. So we're in one of the older neighborhoods, the older parts of town, and it's beautiful, man. I mean, it looks different from what we see in the United States, but it's but different is not bad. The entire city is safe. This is one place. You hear a lot of bad news about Mexico, about the violence and drugs and crime and all of that. But just like the United States, there's parts of Mexico where it's very safe. And this part that I'm in here, of course, Merida, considered the second safest city in all of North America. We're talking North United States, Canada, and Mexico. This city is the second safest city in all three areas. Um, no, we can go out. We're not worried about crime. We're not worried about folk getting shot. No, it's very very safe. The 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 way they paint Mexico in the media gives Mexico a bad rap. But there are many parts of Mexico that is very very safe, and man, like I say, we're in one part of the city where one part of Mexico where it's super 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 safe. Um, like I said, we've been here for 3 years. Our kids love it. And but yeah, Eartha, yeah, looks like an older city, but very clean. Yes, this part that we're in is very is much older. But there's other parts of the city. God, it's very very modern, brand new, tall buildings, big fancy malls, shopping. Got all the major brands. They got all the stores. Forever 21. A lot of the Guest stores, Apple stores, Samsung. They got everything. They got casinos out here. I mean, there's like 6 casinos all up in the northern part of the city. And, you can go there any time of the day and night and just have a good time. But yes, this part of the city is a more older part of town. It's going to be much cheaper than the northern parts of the city. And, you can save a lot more money. They got transportation everywhere. Buses run like every 10 minutes, all through the day, all through the night. And, transportation not an issue. Uber rides, taxi rides are very affordable. I can hop in the Uber ride, go zip across town for like $1.50. You know what I mean? You can kind of get out and go wherever you want. You know what I mean? So very nice. This here, what is it? This is a bakery right here, for example. You can go there and get some fresh bread. A lot of the stores out here, you can get fresh juices made every morning. And we're talking about like almost like a liter for like less than $1 of your fresh juice. You know what I mean? So you can afford to eat healthy, afford to drink healthy, and you just have a bunch of options. So there's not a lot of traffic out here on the streets right now. Um, but like I say, there's a completely other side of this town, completely modern, looks brand new. If I had the camera running in that side of town, it'll look like we were in the United States. You wouldn't even be able to really tell the difference, really. You know what I mean? So, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area, man. Beautiful area. This is area like this I wouldn't hesitate living in or staying in. Like I say, one of the benefits is that the cost of living is going to be significantly less. The rent's going to be significantly less. And don't be deceived by how these buildings look, because once you go through the door, you open up, it might look like a palace on the inside. You know what I mean? So the buildings are kind of old because in this particular part of the region, we're 25 minutes away from the beach, so there's a lot of humidity in the air, a lot of salt in the air, and plus this particular part of Mexico gets extremely hot. So during the summertime, it can easily get up to about 105, 110, 115 degrees all summer, and so the elements make the buildings look old. But again, when you go through the doors, oh my God, it's super impressive when you go through some of these doors and look at some of these buildings. So right now I'm in an area called Esperanza. I can't visualize it on the map, but we are near. I'm trying to. I want to say we're probably more southeast, depending. And I can't get my bearings straight. But let me see here. I gotta look it up on the map. It was suggested by other expats not to drive, but it looks like it's based on location. Yeah, I mean, there are many areas that you can live where you won't need a car at all. The second area, the neighborhood that we lived in the northern part of the city where it was more modern, was an area called Montes de Ame. And in that area, we didn't need a car because we could walk out our door. Um, Literally 2 blocks over, there was a mall and a grocery store. There was restaurants. Thank you, King Biz, the God, for your donation. We appreciate you. Thank you, mucho. Thank you, mucho. Um, So yeah, so there's many parts of town where you don't need a car. Kim stopped for a moment to get something on the GPS. But yeah, there's many areas where you don't need a car. You can walk out your door, like in Monte de Ame. We walk down the road 4 or 5 blocks. We got fresh chicken. We got fresh fruits and vegetables from the market. And I can say we were 2 blocks away from the mall, and a grocery store, plenty of restaurants. And then 10 more minutes down the road, we could walk to another mall, the Galleria Plaza, which is a big fancy mall with a Olympic-sized ice skating rink inside. You know what I mean? So there are plenty sides of town where you don't need a car. Um, when we first got here, the first year, on average, we were a family of four, and on average, we were spending about $229 a month on Uber, and that's for all four of us going anywhere we want, individually. That's without us paying any attention to a budget, but on average about $220 per month for Uber ride, and that's for us going any and everywhere we wanted, anytime, for four of us. You know what I mean? So yeah. So you can get by without a car. Thanks for letting us come with you all to see for ourselves. Absolutely. And like I said, right now what you're seeing is a much older side of town. A lot of people get turned off by these buildings, but like I was saying, by the exterior of the buildings. All of these buildings are made of concrete. You're not gonna have to worry about a tornado coming down, knocking the house down, or hurricane knocking the house down. You ain't got to worry about that. These houses are going to be standing. Look at that. See, I don't know if you can see that, but there's the little fruit stand. Right now, they're out there playing baseball out there. Um, Let me see here. They're trying to pay attention, trying to figure out where we're at. I'm heading back to the house. Okay. But like I say, don't let these buildings fool you. They look the quality. They're going to be standing there 4 or 5 generations down the line. And again, the houses look good. We're heading back toward the house, and as we get further up, you'll see the transition from from this older look, and you'll start to see some of the newer, modern parts of the city. Is the video quality pretty good enough for you guys? Are y'all able to see? Because the roads tend to bump up a little bit, and so uh, it could get a little bumpy. There's a place over here selling some hot tamales. You know, I never had a tamale until I got to Mexico. That right there is like a little la tienda. Those are, in all of these neighborhoods, you'll see little stores, mom and pop shops where you can just walk out the door. You can go in there and just buy little small items. So if you need some eggs, let's say for instance you're short one egg, you can just walk in there and just buy one egg. You don't have to buy the whole dozen. You don't need to buy half a dozen. If you just want one egg, you can just get one egg, or you need one roll of tissue, you can get one roll of toilet paper. If you don't have to buy the whole thing. You need a little bit of detergent, you can come up and get a little scoop. Need one scoop of dog food. You can just go in there and just get one scoop of dog food. You pay for that one scoop. You don't have to buy the whole bag. So you can just go in there and get whatever you need to hold you over, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? So quality of life, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's awesome. It's amazing. Um, People ask, is it worth making a move down there? Well, absolutely, yeah. I mean, when you can find rent for $400 a month, or even depending on how hard you look, we recently found a lady a house for $250 a month. That was a 1 bedroom, completely furnished, $250 a month, included all the utilities. You know what I mean? So is it worth it? To her, yes. She's on a fixed income of about $1,500 a month, retirement income. And in the States, she was spending something like $800 a month for a rent. That's half her retirement. Now, instead of paying $800, you're only paying $250 a month, out of your $1,500, and that's leaving you about $1,300 of $1,300 of freedom is what I would like to call it, because now you can come out. You have money left over. You can go out to eat. You can go to the movies, because like on Tuesdays you can go to the movies for like $1.90. Watch brand new release movies. The same day the movies released in the United States, they release out here, and the movies are in English, and they have high-end movie theaters, VIP movie theaters, where you can go in there and order wine, drink a margarita, eat steak, eat chicken, eat pizza, eat hot dogs. I mean, I'm talking about club sandwiches, eat whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? For $1.90. Now, of course, you pay extra for the food. You know what I mean? But those are the type of luxuries and benefits they have. They have a whole wine bar in the movie theater where you can just go there and just eat some wine. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see these comments down here. Do the women like black men? I would say yes. I don't think you don't hear from folks that that's an issue. Quite a few Americans, black women, are marrying, getting engaged to local Mexicans. Same with black men dating local Mexicans as well. So that's not an issue. Danger, like I said earlier, this particular region of Merida, this particular region where we're at, Yucatan, Merida, Mexico, the second safest city in all of North America. That's all of Canada, all of the United States, and all of Mexico. There's no crime here. Well, not there's no crime here, but the danger and the violence non-existent here. The police very helpful. If your car break down, they helping you jump your car off. They changing your tire. They helping you push the car out the road. The police here are excellent. Very nice. Very nice. You know what I mean? Kids still out here playing, hanging out, having a good time. Roll that up. It's an air conditioning. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just reading through some comments. Now from California, it's gonna take a plane ride. It probably a drive. It's probably gonna be a 3 to 4 day drive here. Plenty of folks are making the drive from Texas, Atlanta, driving from all over to get here. And I'm in the same time zone and it's dark where I live. Do they still have daylight savings? They stopped doing the daylight savings. This was the first year. Last year was the first year they cut it out. Right now it's 6 p.m. Eastern right now. 6 p.m. our time, which we're on Central Time, I believe. Do I speak Spanish? Very little. I speak enough to get by, compared to the zero Spanish that I had when I first got here. But between Google Translate, which is the app that we use to talk and communicate, everybody get a good laugh, and we use hand signals to talk, and we all we figure it out. You know what I mean? Check this mural out. You might hear some wind, but you'll see murals everywhere on the walls. But Spanish is not essential. The longer you're here, you'll learn it as you go. I continue to pick up new words every day, and time is my friend. So as time goes by, my vocabulary gets larger, and I'm able to communicate. I understand more than I can speak. It's not bad. You'll figure it out. You'll get around. There's not everybody here speaks English, but there's enough folks here that speak English. If you find yourself in a bind, somebody's always around to help you out and help you figure it out. You know what I mean? I know we gotta find a gas. We're trying to find a gas station. We're about to run out of gas. But this here is OXO. It's like a convenience store. They got everything you ever need in those. They're like every 3 blocks you'll see one. You can go recharge your phone, pay your electric bill, pay your cable bill, transfer money, pick up money, a little bit of everything. It's about nighttime, and so a lot of the restaurants tend to open up a little late here because of the extreme heat in this part of the world. Um, so a lot of things tend to open up later in the evening when it's cooler. Let's see. When are you doing the interview with the lady with 4 boys? She's actually just recently left and went back to the United States. And she's been trying to plan to save her money so she can move to Southeast Asia, which she's achieved that goal and will be making her way to the southern part. I'm sorry, to Southeast Asia pretty soon. How do you find extracurricular activities for children? Newspaper, word of mouth. Well, you know, Google. We go to Google. Facebook is a very big thing here. So oftentimes you join the different Facebook groups related to Merida. And in those groups, you'll generally find all types of events and activities going on. So really the kids, whatever their interests are. Like my daughter, she's taking horseback riding classes. So she goes to horseback riding classes twice a week, equestrian school. And so she's found, go online, we type in horseback riding school and it brings up some schools, and then we message them on Facebook or WhatsApp. And, we'll use Google Translate to talk and communicate. And that's how we find the schools. My other one take guitar lessons. Same thing. We go online and um, find the local school, find a teacher, and we talk and whatnot, and get information about pricing. Right there, that's an Amazon drop box. You see that right there? So Amazon delivers here as well. Um, we're at the gas station. Here in Mexico, it's illegal to pump your own gas. So we have to sit and wait for the attendant to come, which normally is not a wait. Um, Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get some money out. So, hola, buenas tardes. 200 magna, por favor. Gracias. Y'all heard that Spanish in my Spanish? It took me 2 years to say that. And 2 years for her to understand what I just said. I gotta transfer some money. See, so generally they'll pump the gas, they'll come and wash your windows down, as you're about to see her do. They'll wipe the window down, and typically you tip them maybe 5 or 10 pesos, which is like 25 to 50 cents. They pump the gas, which this is great because, in the United States right now, it's wintertime. It's cold as day out there. Ain't nobody trying to pump no gas in that cold in 20-degree weather. Here, we just sit in the car, they pump the gas, which she's doing that right now. Which she's doing that right now. Let me give you got some change. All right. So we always keep change in the car so that we can tip them and we go on about our business. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like I say, can't pump your own gas, which I ain't complaining. These are some of the little bit of the luxuries. 7-Eleven is here. The United States, for as much trash that they talk about how unsafe it is, you got all the American brands here. All the American companies are here. Got their products and services up in this camp. Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme, Forever 21, Sally's Beauty Supply. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego. Gracias. But yeah, look at that Amazon Dropbox. You see that thing? Amazon here. Don't let these folks go ahead and turn this air conditioning on. Don't let these folks fool you into thinking that it's unsafe. Now, like the United States, there are parts that's unsafe. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got my seatbelt on. That only Americans tip the woman. I don't know that that's true. All the locals that I've been in cars with Uber drivers that are local, and they tip. And then the locals tip. They'll tip the gas attendant. Now they may not tip as much. I don't know. I tip 5, 10 pesos, 10 pesos on average. I give, which is about 50 cents. So maybe that's high. You know what I'm saying? But I've been, like I said, I've been with local Uber drivers and DD drivers when they pulled into the gas station and they tipped. So right now we are on a road, well, like a highway. It's called the Periférico, and this is the perimeter that goes around the city of Merida. It takes about 30 to 35 minutes to go all the way around this perimeter. What's up, Action VJ? It takes about 30 minutes to go around the city on this perimeter, and you know and like I say, if you ever get lost, just hop on the perimeter and to get you back to wherever you're trying to go. Just pay attention to the signs. It's getting a little dark, so hopefully I'm hoping y'all can see. But no, I thought tipping was an American thing. No, not at all. The locals tip the standard tipping rate, particularly at restaurants. From a local perspective, they tend to do 10%. Americans and other foreigners, they may tip 15 or 20%, which is considered extremely high here. And so the locals, as a general rule of thumb, 10% is pretty much the norm for tipping, particularly at restaurants. Another thing you do tip is the baggers at the grocery store, because at the grocery store, the baggers don't get any money. They don't get paid. They're not on a salary, so they rely on the tips from the customer after they bag the groceries. So if you're in a grocery store, generally make sure you try and tip. Same thing, I try and tip maybe 10 pesos. If I have a whole lot of stuff in my grocery bag, I might throw 20 pesos in the tip, and you put it in their hand. You know, so yeah. So like I say, right now this is the Periférico. As you can see, the road for the most part is very smooth here. Now they got some uneven roads and rough roads off of this perimeter, but you definitely got some options. You definitely have some options. You know, so Mexico, man, honestly, I mean, it's like any other city, any other country. Regular folks working hard to support their family, want the best for their children, want the best for their family. And so just regular working class folks, you know what I'm saying? What do you say? You know, but cars, you know, look, they driving the same cars we drive. They're right now we're heading to where are we headed to? I think we're heading back to the house. And then I'll show you some of the newer neighborhoods. It's a little bit more modern. We live in an area called Concal, which is northeast of Merida. So it's about from my driveway to this perimeter, which we're on, is like a 6-minute drive. And essentially, once you're on this perimeter or go under the perimeter, on the other side of the perimeter, you're in Merida. So it can be in Merida in 7 minutes. And like I say, we're about 25 minutes from the beach. Probably less from where we're at. Like I say, we have modern malls. We have everything here. Modern hospitals. Let me see that y'all see if y'all can see that there. What is the speed limit? The speed limit tend to be over here is about 90 kilometers. I don't know what that translated to miles per hour. I done got used to the kilometers out here. But these folks don't got no speed limit, man. They don't pay attention to the speed. They go as fast as they want to go.
No, they don't. No, they
you know
don't.
what I mean? Now most of them drive slow, but the police ain't gonna pull you over if you speeding. They don't got no speed trap like they do. They don't have speed trap like they do in the States. I've seen people ride by on a motorcycle, probably going the equivalent of 100 miles an hour down this street. And the police, I've seen this 3 times. Police will pull up to them, speed up. You'll see them stick their head out the window and pointing at them, like telling them to slow down. And then the car will slow down and the police will back off and go back and park on the side of the road. They ain't trying to give you no ticket. So I've been out here driving. Kim is a fast driver, and we not once got stopped for speeding. These folks ain't trying to give you no ticket. They ain't bothering you at all. Lives in Cow outside. Yeah, they do have toll roads, particularly like you only see them like when you going from here to Cancun, which Cancun's like 3.5 hours from here. So we'll take the toll roads, which are much safer, and a straight path shot to Cancun. And I think we spent somewhere along the line of what?
About 600 pesos.
About $25, $30 in all to get through all the tolls to get from here to Cancun. You can avoid the tolls altogether, but yeah, you can do all of that.
But the tolls aren't the safest way to go. It's a better route.
But yeah, the tolls are a much safer route to go. Is it better to rent or buy? I would definitely buy. You just spend so much money. The car rentals here, they can get ridiculous, $600 to $700 to $800 a month, depending on who you're renting from. Because they make a lot of money on that. I don't know where you going on that thing, because that ain't our house.
Yeah, put it in here.
Hold on, y'all. I'm looking at this GPS right quick. Stop by that pharmacy for Charlie medicine. It's updated. You got to go around. All right. You know what? She missed her turn. I'm gonna let y'all. We're gonna pull through.
No, I just put in the wrong address.
Yeah, we're gonna go. I'm gonna have to detour you slightly so we can show them something a little more modern. We're gonna near city center.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're gonna go down a road where it's a little more modern. I believe this is the road. Nah, I don't think it is. My bad. Yeah, I was wondering why you was passing all the exits. We are in Mexico. Mexico in the area called Merida. If I'm saying it with the English emphasis, Merida, Mexico. The Yucatan. I prefer the city, but Chicxulub had everything you need. Absolutely. And Chicxulub, they over here playing some soccer over here. Football, what they would call it. Man, go that swing a right here. I want you to take them. I want y'all to see this fancy side of the city since we out. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I'm gonna update the GPS. Alright, it's updated. I don't know which way it's gonna take you. Alright, so we're 4 minutes away. Y'all gonna see something a little bit more fancy. Cause like I say, there's a taste for everybody. You like the old authentic look, you got that here. You like the fancy modern look, you got that as well. You want to pay a lot more money for rent and live in a fancy area, you have that option here as well. You don't have to live in the older part of the city. You live wherever you like. And so you're about to see that in just a moment.
I won't be able to see it that good since it's getting dark.
How are the concerts? Concerts are nice. My daughter recently went to one. Let me show you this. This is the Mercedes-Benz dealership. It's hard to see because it's dark. But they got Mercedes-Benz dealerships down here, y'all. And Mexico ain't a slum. They got a Tesla dealership down the road. The Nissan, Audi, Infiniti car dealerships. They got all of that. All of that. But I'll take them in that building right there and blow their mind. CD32. How are the concerts? But yeah, concerts are, man, they just as great as they are in the States. Not too long ago, I think Taylor Swift, I think you continue straight down the road. It'll bring you back.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it will, but it is take you to the same place. Taylor Swift was recently, well, not too long ago in Mexico City, I believe. Y'all not scared of the cartel? No, not at all. In this region here, that's not an issue here. Violence, crime, violence, shootouts, that doesn't happen here in Merida. Like I say, this is the second safest city in all of North America. That's Canada, North America, United States, and Mexico. This area is so safe. You know, it's not, you can come out here at 3 a.m. in the morning and ain't nobody gonna bother you. I know that. I've been out here that late. My kids, I feel very comfortable with them going out, hanging out. I don't know what they got going on. They just threw these tents up the other day. I don't know what it is, but we about to come up on some fancy stuff. Like I say, check this out. Here, Walmart coming up. All these American brands, they here. They here. Look at that. This is the more modern part of the city. Very safe. Very safe. I'm not concerned about, my kids go out wherever they want. And I'm not concerned for their safety at all. They go hang out, they go downtown, which is Centro. They go wherever they like. Yeah, you continue to ride down the street straight. So now we're in the more modern part of the city. Might be a little hard to see because of the night. But you got, and check this out. Here come Fridays up here on the side. Because of the weather, it's warm all year. Either warm or hot all year long. A lot of the restaurants have outdoor seating and whatnot. Yeah, the weather's, you can say it's similar to Merida, to Florida, but it's just much hotter. You know what I mean? How did the rich locals become rich? Well, a lot of these locals here, the biggest demographic moving to Merida are wealthy Mexicans and middle-class Mexicans from other parts of Mexico. They're leaving those other parts of Mexico because it is of the violence and the cartel and the crime and the drugs. So they're moving out here because it is the safest city in Mexico. So they're coming here. And so they're bringing their money, they're bringing their resources, you know what I mean? They're buying these big fancy homes. It's not unusual to see walls like this that go an entire block all the way around and it's a house. You know what I mean? People, there's mansions out here, 3, 4, 5 million US dollar mansions all over the place. You know what I mean? So when you come here and folks think that these folks are poor, man, the biggest misconception on planet Earth.
Where am I going?
Matter, well, you can put in the GPS to go home. We're gonna go. All right. Well, so we're coming down a dark road. I hope y'all able to see. Let me know if y'all able to see pretty well. I know it's dark. I just want to make sure y'all can see. Let y'all see. Tesla is the only manufacturer that currently sells cars directly to customers. Others use independently owned dealerships, although some automakers provide. Well, I don't know what to call it, but they got a whole showroom down here on the outside of the building. It just says Tesla, and they got these cars on display. Can you say my name? What's up, Blake Newman? Blake Newman in the house. Let's see. You should just not put in Emirate. That's how you get there. I don't. Yeah, I didn't put that in there.
No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? You got
This is how I use to get home.
You got the whole address saved to your home.
All right, so we're trying to figure something out. Yes, look good. Thoughts on spicy roll, chicken roll, mixed peppers, jalapenos, and Italian bread with mayonnaise on side. Oh no. The rich people are old cartel. I don't know what they are, but many folks here, doctors, physicians, pharmacists, dentists, business owners. You got a little bit of everybody. You really got a lot of good, honest working folks out here. I mean, it's kind of hard to see this, but this is a wall, big, beautiful house behind it. We used to live out here. At one point, like I said, everybody had gates. Everybody has. Some folk don't have gates. This is Montes de Almeida. This is considered one of the wealthier sides of town. This is the northern part of Merida, in the northern part of the city. And yes, and many homes come with swimming pools. You got townhouses all over the place. You got high rises all over the place. They're starting to sprout up as well. You got a little bit of everything. I'm almost tempted to take y'all, but I know we go up under this underpass. I'll lose connection, and I don't want to lose connection. You know what, Black? I'm gonna take my chances. I'm gonna take y'all, pull up over there to City 32. I want to blow y'all mind. I want y'all to see this. It's about 3 minutes. Y'all bear with me for 3 minutes. We're gonna pull up. I want y'all to see, because it's hard to see this, but Mexico is off the chain. I'm gonna show y'all something in a minute.
Why is that's not taking us home? Why is it taking us back there?
Because it's taking us home. I mean, that's taking us home.
No, that's not.
They were going to, yeah, this is to the house. But yeah, because you just did a U-turn and trying to correct you. All right. Sorry, y'all having these side chats. I love that Mexicans are big on privacy with their homes. Oh yeah. I mean, you can have a big old mansion and they hide it behind a wall like this. They ain't trying to impress nobody. They ain't trying to show off. They ain't trying to do nothing. We about to pull up into this building. It's kind of hard to see. This building right over here. They got a, you want to come inside when I walk around for about 3 minutes? Because I'm going to have you drop me off at the front door. And I'm going to run to the bathroom and then walk back out.
You're going to be in there running your mouth. No.
How I'm going to be running my mouth? I'm going to be on video. Well, drop me off up there at the front. That way, because if we go underground, I'm going to lose connection. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm going to take y'all in there. I'm going to take y'all in this building. Y'all hold on 1 second. Are you going to be traveling to other states? Yes, we are going to be traveling to other states. Ideally, probably in the next month or two, we will resume that now that everybody's well and healthy and nobody's sick. So I'm going to take y'all in this building. I think you got to go with... that was it. Well, let me jump out right here before y'all go where. Don't forget my phone. Alright, I'm gonna take y'all inside this building. Excuse the wind for a minute. And across the street, you see there's an AutoZone right there, restaurants over here. All right, y'all bear with me. I'm gonna take y'all inside this building. I want y'all to see how modern this place is, how modern and beautiful Mexico is. This is what we got access to here. Bear with me while I get through that front door. Y'all mind's about to be blown. I'm gonna try and scroll the camera around slowly. Y'all can see this. I live about 15 minutes from this spot, and buenas noches. All right, so y'all ready for this? Check this out, check this out. I'm gonna try and go slow. This is Mexico, y'all. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Now, this is a place called City 32, and they got restaurants all over here and tiny little kitchens up top, which I'm about to take you to. You can come in here and you can just sit down and use the Wi-Fi. You can get on the internet, surf. You can come in here and have meetings with people. They got furniture stores in here. Look, ain't that beautiful? Look at that. So I'm gonna go up in here so you can see the options that you have. They have a spa here. They used to have a boxing gym here. They used to have, like I say, there's a bunch of little kitchens, like small, tiny restaurants. You can just go to these different tiny little restaurants and pick your poison. They got wine bars up in here. Look like they closing it down. It look like they got some kind of event. But these are normally little kitchens that you can go to. So you got all these little kitchens. And they got stuff upstairs. You can go on upstairs. I don't know what, look like they got a show going on. Look at all these different types of chocolates you can buy. They had the other part blocked off, so I couldn't go in there and show it to y'all. But there's maybe like 30, 40 kitchens in here. There's a hotel. There's a hotel upstairs you can stay at. Exotic furniture store. Like I say, you can just come here. You don't even gotta buy nothing. You can just come sit down and use the internet. Get on the Wi-Fi. They have outdoor back space out there. You can just hang out there and just sit and just chill, talk, socialize, hang out with family and friends. Like I say, they have full-blown restaurants spread throughout as well. Let me walk down here. They got a barber shop in here you can come into and relax. This is just one of many buildings. This is called City 32, C-I-T-Y and the number 32. Look at this salon. Come in here and get your hair done. This is a salon, y'all. Ladies, this is where you come get your hair done. That's the salon, y'all. Ladies, that's where you come get your hair done. Get your hair color. You know what I mean? Let me go find Kim. Nah, they probably ain't cheap up in there. However, they do have some cheap options in here. The food area, the thing I go there and eat regularly. Every now and again, I'll meet up with some folks. We'll come and drink a beer. I'll bring clients up in here. Um, Let me see where they. I don't know where they went. I mean, they got a full-blown furniture store down here too. I'm trying to find Kim so I can go to the bathroom, hand her the phone. Cause I can't. I'm trying to. Look at that. Look at furniture stores. Thank you, River Rat. Appreciate you. Well, yeah, they got everything. Coffee shops. And just so y'all know, they have Starbucks here. Well, not in this particular building, but they got Starbucks all over Mexico. I gotta run to the bathroom, y'all. I can't hold it. But you get a chance to see the bathroom. I'm not gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna just the bathroom. Uh, at least show you the men's bathroom. Somebody said, take us with you. Well, that was the small bathroom. I want to take you to the fancy bathroom. But first, I need to find Kimmy. But ain't this nice? Like I say, this is one of many buildings, architecture setups like this. This is just one of many. They got everything here in Merida. This is Mexico, y'all. This is the Mexico that they talking about. Y'all, does this look like the Mexico they describe to y'all on the news and the TV and the media? Nah, this ain't what they showing y'all on TV. Let me sit down. This is beautiful. I don't think it's legal to record it about. Yeah, I came back out, especially when I saw other folks in there. Let's see here. Well, yeah, the name of this place is called City 32, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. I'm trying to wait to Kim. They say they was coming up. I didn't want to go down in the parking garage and get cut off. So I'm trying to wait for her to come up, and then we'll get back in the car and make our way out. But yeah, I mean, we have a bunch of free resources on the website. If you're not a member, if you haven't joined our newsletter, I'd encourage you to get on our newsletter at our website, moveabroadandthrive.com. That's www.moveabroadandthrive.com. Join our newsletter, and I'm constantly sending out resources and information about moving abroad, living in Mexico if that's an option for you as well. It's a beautiful place, y'all. The city is beautiful. The people are beautiful. They're wonderful, and it's amazing. Very amazing. So if y'all have any questions while I still have this connection, feel free to post your questions in the chat. I'm happy to answer anything you got. The city here, we're in the city called Merida. M like Mary, E-R-I-D like David, A. Merida is how we would say it in the States. Merida, but in Mexico pronounced Merida. Are you renewing your lease? After my year is up, I will likely find something else because we're trying to save our monies so we can build a house, pay cash for it. And the amount that I'm spending now is working against me in terms of my goals, financial goals. So we'll probably find something else so we can be more aggressive in our saving. Can you say, hey Faith and Kyla, how y'all doing? Appreciate your supports. Your lungs will become ash. Do you think someone should pay off their debt first before moving? Listen, and I've said this before. I was in debt. That's why I left, so I can get some breathing room. My primary goal for leaving was so that we could drastically cut our expenses, and because I didn't do a good job saving my money for retirement, I didn't say, I didn't invest. I have no retirement, no big savings. So we left so that we can get aggressive. And I figured that if we moved to a country where the cost of livings were significantly less, um, we would be able to have more money left at the end of the month to save. And so that's what happened. We were able to reduce our expenses by over 50% overnight simply by moving to another place. The first house that we moved into was significantly less for rent. The second house we moved into was significantly less. We were paying about $600 a month. While we were living in the United States, we were spending as much as $2,500 a month on mortgage and rents easily. Now you get here, you're only paying $600 a month, and that's 4 times less. So it depends on what your debt situations, what it's like. Because like I can say for us, I know I got about a good 10 years to get my finances in order. I want to buy a house in the next 2 years, pay it off cash. That way I don't have no mortgage. Put solar panels up. So I don't have to worry about an electric bill. Keep my expenses as low as possible. So that way, when I hit 60 years old, we can relax and chill. I met so many folks that have come here. They're living on their $1,500 a month pension, and they don't have enough money to retire. I'm looking for you. Where y'all at? Hey, go ahead and talk to these folks. I'm about to run to the bathroom. Say, I can't take the phone in the bathroom.
Just tell me you'll be back.
Just chit chat with them or show them the place. Flip the camera around.
Hey, everyone.
Louder than
I don't know how to flip this thing around. Hold on. Hello. Okay, so Cortez is going to the restroom. We're at City 32. Did you guys have any questions? What's the best phone plan? We use Telcel. And hello, hola everyone. We use Telcel, and really it's like a prepaid. They really don't have a plan, so you can just choose whichever one by your gigabytes, and it's pretty much that way. And it covers coverage for calls. For calls in the U.S. in Canada. So like if you go to the States and you go back home, your phone, it will still work. Hi Diana, hello everyone. So yeah, did you guys have any issues with the language barriers, or do you speak Spanish? I know enough to get by, but not a whole lot. But we do use Google Translator, so that helps. We're beginning to actually understand better than we could speak back. But the girls, Charlie and Haley, they are becoming pretty fluent in the language. But yeah, it's the language barrier. It's not too much of an issue. You want to know how hot the summer gets? It's so hot, it's like hell, and it will make you want to repent if you haven't. So it's just a preview of what hell will be like. So it's pretty hot. So yeah. Is buying a house a very long process? That's more likely a question that Cortez can answer, but I would say it's nothing like it is in the States, because the States there's a lot of paperwork, a lot of tedious why are you paperwork on me? So like there's a lot of paperwork and everything that you have to go through, and most people they pay cash for their houses, right?
Foreigners, yeah, they don't.
How about the locals? Do they usually pay?
I don't know what they
So we really don't know the process, but if you plan on purchasing a house, it's pretty quickly. It's nothing like how it is in the States. The girls are homeschooled, so they do their schooling online. So that's how we pretty much handle that. Thank you so much, Erica. I'm probably pronouncing your name incorrectly. Yeah, okay. So Cortez is back.
Yeah, she was trying to get off of this thing. She don't like being on. Uh, do you have other family here? No, just Haley. Would you say hey, Haley? Haley with us. We have our older daughter, 21-year-old Sky, and we have Charlie, our 15-year-old. Thanks for all you do, Cortez. I'm joining VIP soon. Thank you, Bree Powered. Yeah, we do have a VIP service membership also on the website, moveabroadandthrive.com. Every month we'll host an interview with another person that's living here, other foreigners and immigrants. Next week, next Sunday on February 18th, I will be interviewing a immigration attorney, and we'll also have a real estate attorney on. So if y'all have questions about buying property, can you own property? What's the easiest way to buy property? Can you get financing? If you have immigration questions about getting residency or how to become a citizen, you'll be able to talk to them directly. You'll be able to talk to them live and get your questions answered. I paid them for 2 hours of their time. And so that call will literally be for you all only to ask questions. I'm only going to talk to them for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to open it up for you to ask questions. So if you're not part of the VIP membership, I'd encourage you to join moveabroadandthrive.com/VIP, or when you get to the website, click on the menu, look for VIP, and you can join. And like I say, that's next Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, I believe, February 18th. So those are the types of memberships and benefits that we have for VIP members. We'll have these live calls, Zoom meetings on a regular basis, so you can talk and get real feedback from real people that are living here. Website. Yeah. So website, moveabroadandthrive.com is really about, a lot of people are wanting to move out of the country. Many, like similar situations that I had. I'm 50 years old. I didn't save money for retirement. I had very little savings, no investments, and I know in about 10 to 15 years, I had to do something. So what we wanted to do was reduce our expenses drastically. And so we figured that by moving to a country where the cost of living is less, we can cut our expenses by half. And so that's one of the reasons why we moved to Mexico. So we can drastically cut our spending, cut our savings, cut our expenses, so that we can get aggressive with saving our money. Our goal is to buy a house, pay for it in cash in the next 18 to 24 months. Impossible to do with the cost of living in the United States, but because our expenses here have been drastically reduced, we have a lifeline now. We can save more, we can invest more, we can get aggressive. We can buy a real nice, beautiful home, you can get houses out here for $40,000, $50,000. You can go as low as you want. You can get a house for $500,000. But the idea of buying a house for $50,000 to $100,000 is a real option out here. And again, it's going to require us to save and get aggressive. So that's what Move Abroad and Thrive is all about. Just about, thank you, Marla. We appreciate that contribution, that super give. I don't know what they call it. If y'all finding value in this content, please feel free to make a donation, contribution. But that's what Move Abroad and Thrive is about. Is really to show folk that you can have a life outside the United States, and just to share with other people that, hey, you can live somewhere else and be just as safe, have access to all the same stuff you have back in the States, but at 50, 60, 70% less. So like I say, me and my daughters, 3 of us, we went to the movies and watched a brand new release movie for $6, and 96.6. You know what I'm saying? For all three of us total. All of that. You know, you can come out, go to movies, go bowling, have fun, etc. How much is driver's license? I don't know because here as American citizens you can drive on your U.S. driver's license. So I haven't looked into that yet because I hadn't had a need for it yet. However, my daughter here is going to be getting her driver's license soon, so I will know that pretty soon. George says, I've considered moving to reduce my living expenses. I work remote. So I can essentially live anywhere, but it's scary to think about actually moving outside the country. I would say come check it out. Whatever place you think you want to move, go visit for a week or two. Check it out. Just stay for a week, see what it's like, and I think your mind will be blown when you actually see. Fear is, fear is the real thing. And I always say, lack of clarity tends to cause more frustration, fear, and stress. So how do we get rid of that? We go check it out. Hop on a plane, check it out, stay for 3 days, 7 days, and just see. And that fear will be gone immediately after you do that. Then you can start thinking about sticking around for 3 months or 6 months or 12 months. You don't have to jump all in right away. Come check it out for 30 days and do that. Thanks to Scott, so appreciate you. Thank you so much for your contribution.
And someone wants to know about the visa. They get the visa when they enter in, usually 6 months.
Yeah, so when you fly into the country with a U.S. passport, typically they will give you a 6-month pass, a 6-month tourist visa. You can hang around for 6 months. You don't need to do anything, no special paperwork. That'll give you 6 months. You can come and go as you please, and could travel all around Mexico for those 6 months. Go have a meal, drink on me, Auntie Kim and Uncle Cartel. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think we can go pick up some tacos with that.
That pays for dinner tonight.
That pays. And see again, that's $20. Will feed all 5 of us. We can go get something to drink and feed all 5 of us. We go get some tacos, some burritos, and some nachos, and a 2-liter drink. And that will feed all 5 of us and have food left over. That's what you could do with $20 here in Mexico, and we will be stuffed. In fact, we're gonna go get them tacos. So
they can come with us. Then
we're gonna ride. So we're gonna drive and we're gonna order tacos so you can see. And if the connection cuts off, it's because it got cut off because we're going further outside of the city. I'm hoping the signal is going to be good. So I'm gonna try and go. We're gonna try. If I get cut off, we'll turn it back on. We're gonna go down in the garage and go get them tacos. I'm definitely joining your site and looking toward healing from the realtor. You guys are always dropping gems. Thank y'all. If you're working remote, make sure the interest service speed up. Oh, where y'all park? Oh, need this. Help me some cash. Yeah, I can cash. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Turn this around. Pull out. These are what pesos look like. Shouldn't be no more than 50 pesos. Take another one just in case.
It shouldn't be that much. We haven't been here.
Yeah. Man, I hate to get down there and get cut off.
You want me to just get you in the front?
I'll meet you I'll meet you outside. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. We're trying to coordinate. You got the keys? Huh? All right. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to whip that camera around. All right. So I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna wait for her to pull up while I catch her coming out of the parking garage. Don't want to go down there and get locked out and lose the internet connection. As we go out of the city, there's a possibility I might lose a connection. And y'all might not be able to see us get those tacos, but I'm hoping that this connection carry through. But they valet service, everything. I think that's Fridays across the street. More restaurants over there. Los Trompos is a restaurant that we frequent a lot. It's a local favorite. They tend to be down here, and I get that bright light. This city is beautiful at night, y'all. Like I say, this is Mexico. The main thing holding me back right now is the fact I just bought my house 2 years ago. I need to build more equity in it so I don't end up losing money. Well, a lot of people are renting their houses out. You know, they're not selling it right away. You know what I mean? So that's definitely an option, rent it out. Or just come hang out for 3 months or 30 days. That's the entrance. Hold on, y'all, bear with me. I'm trying to find the exit. I think she comes out on the back. Y'all bear with me. I thought she was gonna pick me up right here, but I think this thing only comes out in the back. Let me go ask this man where the exit is. Or maybe I'm just gonna stand here and wait for her. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get my bearings straight. She'll figure out to come back to pick me up in the front somewhere. But yeah, how's the trading and savings coming? The mall looks great. Man, you know, I still got some bad habits. As aggressively as I'm trying to save, I still have some spending habits that I haven't curbed 100%. However, I mentioned in another video, this is the first time, like forever, that I've saved and had some money left over at the end of the year. That's something that just never ever happened before. I always ran out of money by the end of the year. I ain't ever had no money left over. You know what I'm saying? So this year was the first time I had money left over. I just filed my taxes. I made more money this year. I saved more money this year. And again, still trying to get the habit under control. This year, I want to be much more aggressive and much more disciplined and sticking to the plan. And I want to be more consistent with investing. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do with my bank to have money automatically go into my investing account, because what happens is with the credit card system that I use, the merchant, when I process credit card payments, it goes into my personal account and then I have to manually move it over. So I'm trying to automate that so that it happens more consistently and more often, because when it's left to me, I tend not to do it. I do it when I remember, and I got to get better. So this is a year I want to be more aggressive with that, because I really want to be able to buy that house in about 12 to 18 months from now. My family's from Mexico, and I visited Mexico a few times, but not the more touristy cities. When are you buying your land? We're still looking. Every time, the further out we go into the different parts of Merida and the outskirts, the more we like it. We see other things and we're like, well, maybe we should consider this plot, this area. So we're still looking, haven't found anything that we really like yet. So we're still taking our time. Jack, I'm sorry to hear about your dog dying. Sanha. If I lived in Mexico, I'd live like a millionaire with my current salary. Oh yes, man, I'm gonna tell you. I've seen folks that were talking about they were spending $3,000, $4,000 a month in the States. They come down here, they spending $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month, and they just living extremely well and doing big things with that money. You know what I mean? And if a person wanted to upgrade it up and spend $2,000 a month, I mean, it's like you're gonna be living in a mansion with everything. You know, maid service, housekeeping services. You have a cook, all of that. You know, just for an example, you know, a lady come to the house, she clean the house, do a deep clean. We're talking about $20. $20. She'll get there about 8 and leave at 2 p.m. $20 from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. $20 cleaning your house. If you want her to cook, she'll cook. All of that. I'm hoping my wife pull up, realize that I'm out front and not in the back. So she probably have to go around the roundabout and make her way here. Are you still considering building a back house to rent out on your property? Probably not. I don't know. We probably not initially. Our plans keep changing. We'll probably just primarily build our primary structure. We have a lot of ideas. One of the things I intend to do in the future is host events for, you know, coaching and stuff like that. One of my favorite topics to talk about is personal development and mindset. So in the future, I see something like that happening. Kim is into deliverance ministry work. She's also talking about hosting events and meetups at the house. And so eventually, as time go by, building additional structures on the backside of the property will be something that will happen. It definitely will happen. It probably just won't be on the front end as we still try and figure out and navigate. Have you tried banking with Charles Schwab? I believe they will invest in your behalf automatically, whatever amount you ask. I do have a Schwab account now. My TD Ameritrade switched over a few months ago, so I definitely will look into that. Managed portfolios are probably the best way to start and let you feel comfortable doing all of the trading yourself. I started taking a trading course with Robert. He has a course called slowlifetrading.com. I've been following a lot of his strategies, well, one of his strategies. And so I'm still learning. If you're looking at learning trading, a lot of his students are having a lot of success. Check out his website, www.slowlifetrading.com. I mean, the guy's really good. They done bought 2 houses down here. They're building their house. They're building their dream house now. Should be complete in April. It's working extremely well for him. A lot of his students that live here in Merida are seeing significant returns on their investment and are very happy. So I've been following his strategy, and a benefit about that with him living here in Merida, you know, he tends to meet up with the local folks that live here, kind of give them a little bit more hand holding, a little more one-on-one. And so learning through him. What's up, Don? Can you get bank loans here? It's very difficult from what I understand, from what I hear from others. And the interest rates are just outrageously ridiculous. From, again, feedback that I hear from everybody. For the most part, I hear as a rule of thumb, generally when you're buying a house, you got to come with your own financing, your own cash payments and stuff like that. So generally, as a rule of thumb, you're gonna have your own money. I see Robert have been making more videos. He showed his house. Yeah, Robert, oh my God, he's making big moves now. Yeah, big moves. So yeah, y'all check out his program, slowlifetrading.com. And I'm sorry, yeah, I'm just sitting out here waiting on the wife to pick me up. Is your daughter still doing sewing classes? She never went. I've been trying to get her to go. She feels she can do it on her own from YouTube. And I'm like, girl, go get you some hands-on training and just take the class. But she didn't go yet. Um, but yeah, we did find out on Facebook. That we did. We did find it on Facebook. Oh my God, they're the ghosts. Hello from New York. What's up, Eduardo? All right, I think I'm about to go find this woman. I thought she would have. Once she exited this building, they would have put her back on this loop to come back around to get me. But she hadn't made it here yet. I'm just walking down here to make sure this ain't her with these blinking lights. No. I don't know where she is. I'm so hoping this wind ain't bothering y'all too much. I'm waiting on her to come get me so y'all can go see these tacos. Come on, Kim, where you at? She would have to leave the building. I'm thinking she would have figured out that she just have to come back and grab me at the front of the building. But this is the name of the place that we just walked out of. If y'all have questions, feel free to post them in the comments while I'm out here waiting. Your program is very helpful for us that we're planning to move to Merida. Awesome. Glad to hear that, Eduardo. Yeah, man, you know, at the end of the day, like I say, folks, if y'all looking to make a move abroad, you just got to kind of do the research, dig, investigate, be willing to travel. My initial plan was for us to move to Colombia, but got to Colombia. It was during the pandemic, about 3.5 years ago. During the pandemic, they had some riots to break out, and so I ended up leaving. A friend said, "Come to Mexico, check it out." And so we came. So I came to Mexico and fell in love with the city. You know, so I was adaptable. I was flexible. I wasn't, but I just had to take action. The action step was going to Colombia, and then things changed. The atmosphere changed, and I had to come here. And I was like, I like this better. And so here we are 3 years later. It'll be 3 years in June that we've been living here in Mexico, and absolutely loving it. Just absolutely loving it. Um, I'm gonna give her 3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna have to text her. I'm trying to avoid going into this thing and losing our connection. Coming that way in March, have a whole month. There you go. What's up, John Dalton? Shoot. Go ahead. What you got? What are some of your other places? Help my friend and with my 3-year-old daughter. I've contacted everyone, family and police hours ago. I walked to a gas station to get some help. No one would help us. I'm begging someone help us get gas. Where you at? John Dalton, where are you at? I'm from Arkansas. If you're nearby, I'm from I mean, you can post in the comments if anybody would like to contribute. Man, we get so many scams on this thing, it's ridiculous. So it's kind of hard I thought you were here in Mexico. I was gonna come out here. If you were here, I was gonna come to where you were. Let's see. Yeah. So, but yeah, if anybody would like to contribute, they can. But like I say, Do you know a safe, inexpensive hotel where I can stay while I look for housing someplace in Merida? Short-term stay, I would definitely look into Airbnb. They have a lot of affordable options on Airbnb. Hotels, they have a lot of the American chains, which can be a little costly. So I would definitely do the Airbnb. The Airbnbs are significantly less. All right, I think this might be her. I think she might have figured it out. There we go. All right. I was hoping you came back around.
The thing took me all the way out on the other side.
Yeah, because I thought I could walk right here. I thought I could get out there. All right, y'all. Yeah, but Airbnb would be your best option for affordability. All right. Hit that window for me if you don't mind. I had some people come with the same. All I need is. Did you move all belongings to Mexico? If yes, by what means? We didn't. We didn't bring anything. When we left, I told everybody, all y'all would bring one suitcase and one suitcase only. One suitcase is all you get, and that's all everybody got one suitcase, and that was it. And we made it work. You know what I mean? We sold everything we owned, gave away everything. What we couldn't sell, we gave away. What we couldn't give away, we had a large dumpster brought to the house. Those big old giant trash containers, they'll bring it to your house. I think we paid like $175. They brought it to the house. They parked it there for 3 days. And we just loaded everything up and threw it in the trash. That stuff we couldn't sell or stuff that we couldn't give away. We just tossed it. And that was it. Everybody came with one suitcase. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we did. Now, I don't recommend that for most. If you've never been out the country before, never lived out the country before, maybe put your stuff in storage, or keep your house for a year. I tell folks all the time, don't buy a house unless you lived in this place for at least a year. Rent for the first year, and then decide to buy later. I would say 2 years even, because your likes will change a lot. But yeah, so we came with very little, because for us the move was necessary. We had to get our finances straight. We fell in love more with the place than we believed and imagined. It was better than we thought. So we love it here. The girls are talking about going to college here. They can get a 4-year degree for about $5,000 to $7,000 US total for a 4-year bachelor's degree. Your medical doctor degree, they can get that for about $10,000. Medical degree total. So they're already talking about going to college here. They're not even looking at colleges in the United States. They intend to stay. They have no plan to leave. You know what I mean? So the options are real. It was better than we thought. It was better than we imagined. Now, I'm always truthful. For some people, because I help a lot of clients, I help people get settled. I help people find a place to live. I help them get settled. I help them find activities for their kids. All of that. A lot of people, they can't deal with the language barrier. A lot of people can't deal with the cultural differences. So that's why I say before you make a permanent decision, stay for a year before you try and sell your house back at home. Because a language issue can be a real issue for many people. A lot of folks have left because of the language barrier. So that's a real concern. If you know that's an issue and you don't want to learn another language and that could bother you, then you need to investigate and research other countries where English is spoken. And there are plenty of countries where they speak English. You can go many parts of Southeast Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, Bangkok, Spain, South Africa. A lot of these places, English is widely spoken. So if you know that, trying to learn another language is not something you're not trying to do, don't stress yourself out trying to learn it. You know what I mean? Don't stress yourself. Go where it's convenient and easy for you. What kind of services are available for autistic adults, such as sitters? Oh yeah, sitters, daycare. I had a lady who recently was living here, still living here, came down with a stroke. Left side of her body didn't work. She hired a housekeeper that lives in her house. She comes in Monday morning at 7, I believe, and stays until Saturday afternoon. Does not leave until Saturday. And she pays, what, 3,000 pesos? That's about 100, well, actually, it's about 100 and, I think she's paying $135 a week. The lady lived in the house. The lady had her own car, the housekeeper. So she took her to appointments, cooked, cleaned, ran her errands, bought groceries, all of that. $125, $150 a week. So you have all those types of options for care. If you just need somebody to stay during the day, it gets cheaper. You know what I mean? So you got all of that. Now, yeah, she probably did go get them tacos without me. Without trying to figure out where you were there. It was like somebody think she went to get them tacos.
Yep, they were good too.
So we're on the way to the area where we live called Concal. I'm hoping that the internet connection stays on. If it doesn't, if it cuts, I'm apologizing in advance. We live in the country. Our internet in our house is great, and cell phone service is great, but you know, with this live streaming thing, I might be pushing it the further out we get. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, she might have did go get them tacos. Can you keep USA banking with Social Security benefits? Disability? Yes. I use my US bank account for everything. Here, I still access my US bank accounts. I got all my deposits, my business banking account transactions are all ran through that account. All of that. All of that.
So if you trade these better.
I know.
Alright. Can you keep using? Yeah. You should block John. I don't know how to block them. I don't want to mess up anything on this live stream that gets me
Cute.
disconnected.
You got a troll on there?
Yeah. Can you do a video on your favorite places in Merida? Yeah, I can do that. Let me see something. Let's see. Block hide user on this channel. Alright, it allowed me to hide. Okay, I think that worked. Alright, I think I blocked them. It just told me to hide them, so let me know if he's still getting through. I have to make the move to get my finances together. I spent $40,000 to get my bachelor's degree in the U.S. Yes, I mean, I can say $5,000. That's for a private school. You go to a public school where it's practically free here, and it'll be like $1,000 total. You know what I mean? But a $5,000, you know, we talking about like a private school, private university. You know, it's crazy total for a full bachelor's degree. If any of them are interested in being a physician or nursing, Cuba programs are based on an honor system. You pledge to dedicate. Great feedback. Great feedback. I speak Spanish fluently, but it's still scary moving to a strange place. Oh yeah, you know, George, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I was scared as hell, you know, when we moved. And the reality of it hit when we loaded everybody up on the airplane. And I was like, what in the hell did I just do? I was like, I don't know my mind. I was scared, I was nervous, I was fearful. You know, and those are real feelings. I never try and downplay that when I'm talking to people, because I had the same fears and the same concern. But man, when we got here, got settled, oh my God. the best decision ever. The only regret I have is not doing it much earlier, much sooner. And I was nervous. I kept delaying. 7, 8 years ago, we went to Colombia, South America, and planned to stay, but fear got in the way. Came back home after 6 months. You know what I mean? So it took 7 years later before we finally made the plunge again, and I'm glad we did. Which we would have did it sooner. There are parts of Mexico where they speak English, so you can make it work in Mexico. Good point, Lenora. If you know any of those parts, please post it in the comments so people can take a look at it. I'll donate $100 if you scream as loud as you can. I just had surgery on my thyroid, so I don't have the capability to yell and scream anymore, and it hurts my throat real bad.
To learn to
So I would do it, but I'll be in pain for days. I can't do it. Have you had vegan tacos yet? I have. Vegan tacos are off the chain. Love it. There are quite a few vegan options here. So we're in Concal now. That's the other reason I'm coming to Mexico. My mother had dementia, and I know the health care will be much better. There is a lady here who has her mother in a facility that we found for. She pays about $1,000 a month, and her mother lives there. It's 24-hour around-the-clock care. They feed her. Stop by this pharmacy. They feed her. They take care of her. That's all included in her rent. The only thing she buys is just additional things that she know that her mother likes. But the food is there. The health care is there. They have activities every day, and they take care of her mother. Her mother is like 98 years old. $1,000 US per month for that, 7 days a week. She lives there. So you got options. Do you still have a US address? I don't. I use my mom's address, and they have these traveling mailboxes. I'm gonna add a resource on my site. I gotta get some medicine for my daughter. Hold on 1 second. Let me transfer some money to that. The Zo. She put it in my phone. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all something. You can just go to the pharmacy and just tell them what you want, and they give it to you over the counter. You know what I mean? They just give it to you. And you about to see firsthand.
What you going in there with them?
Yeah, I'm going in there.
They're probably not gonna let you.
I mean, I ain't gonna point the camera right in their face. Hold on, y'all. We're trying to. Hold on, I gotta transfer the money. Get the one with the 10-pack in there.
Do you want in there?
Yeah, I got to transfer it on here first, so I ain't stumbling around in there. You want anything out of here, Haley?
Haley.
She got a headphone.
You want it? Yeah.
Well, you can stop by Oxford. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to transfer some money. All right. So I go in this pharmacy. I ain't gonna be talking loud. So we're in Concal. This is where we live. This is one of the plazas they have here. They're building a brand new plaza across the street from my house with a Starbucks in it, 7-Eleven, and a few other things. But you just go to the pharmacy, you walk up to the counter, tell them what you want, and then you pay, and then you walk out. Let me grab a 2-liter. I'm addicted to these sodas, y'all. Also, the pharmacies, here's another thing about the pharmacies, y'all. Hold it. You can send them a message. You can just text them, and they will bring the medicine to your house. And you can place the order. You just send them a message on text via WhatsApp, and they'll be at your house in 10 to 15 minutes with your medicine. It's hard to beat. Oh, let me give you my card. And this is my Cash App. A lot of folks say Cash App don't work, but that's my Cash App. That's my U.S. I'm using my U.S. debit card, my U.S. Cash App to make a transaction. It works. You know what I'm saying? And also to the lady or the person that inquired about let me step outside because I don't want to, my voice carries. And Kim said I'd be too loud. Send me an email, support@moveabroadandthrive.com. Email me support@moveabroadandthrive.com. And I'll send you the name of the facility, the assisted living facility. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Um, the owner speaks English, and he'll be able to talk to you directly and answer any questions that you have. Hey, do they have that generic brand, that one with the 30? But yeah, so they got all the medicines up in here, y'all. Yeah, Angela. Yeah, trust me, I know about them bad chemicals, man. I was off of coke for 3 years, and then one day I went into a restaurant and ordered a steak and saw somebody else's cold soda on the table, and I couldn't resist, and I got hooked on it again. So my goal is to come off of them sodas completely by the end of this year. I'm giving myself a whole 2024 to get off of them things. VIP V Sunshine, awesome. Thank you for joining VIP membership. Let the folks know in the comments the benefits of that VIP membership, y'all. I'm telling you, you got some perks. We have some amazing interviews that we host. Our members are able to answer the questions. And so this is Kim buying the medicine over here. So I'm gonna run back out because I don't want to be disturbing. Are bricks currently accepted for rentals? I'm gonna say no. I'm not 1,000%. I haven't heard about it here. So I'm gonna say I don't know. Don says iPostal 1 is great for having an address out of the country. Beth, let's see here. Also, I'm just reading some of the comments. Will relocating to Concal affect my Social Security? No, it should. A lot of folks that live here are on Social Security. Now, I think there's a certain type of Social Security disability benefits that might be different, but many of the people that live here in Mexico are on Social Security, and their benefits, they don't lose their benefits. Oh, all right, look like we're gonna make it to the taco spot. We ain't got shut off yet. So she went in there, she got the medicine, no problem. You walk in, don't need for most medicines, you don't need a prescription. Typically, the only kind of medicine they want a prescription on is antibiotics.
Unless you have a relationship.
I don't know why they let you get anything else out of here, but antibiotics, they need a prescription. You just literally walk in there and get your stuff. Let's see, I'm just looking at the comment. That would be pretty, expat needing 24-hour care. I demand you get off. We need to make your own at home. Yeah, I'm working on it. Places that English is spoken quite often is San Miguel. I hear San Miguel is beautiful. Lake Chapala. A lady just moved from Lake Chapala. We helped her find a place. She found a place here for $400 a month. That includes the water, trash, utilities, electric bill, internet. She was blown away by how big Merida was and compared to Lake Chapala. She was like, I didn't know this existed in Mexico. So she's shocked. So she just got here, loving it as well. So this is Concal, a little small town, and we are rolling. Okay, so we're not at the 2-hour mark yet. So we got 120. It's about 15 more minutes. Then we'll be. I had to pay 75 cents to add unlimited data so that I can stream this video. $2, 78 cents. That gave me 2 hours of unlimited data so I can stream. This is insane. You know what I mean? 78 cents. I can just pay 78 cents and I get immediately 2 hours of unlimited data to do these streams. That's why I love Mexico, y'all. Turn this thing on. It gets hot up in there. All right, so we going. This is Kim's favorite spot. It ain't my favorite spot.
I like their nachos. They have really good nachos.
But she like their nachos. So we live about 1 minute from here. Not even 1 minute, 30 seconds. It's Don Michel, my little parking lot, also parking lot. We're gonna go ahead and get a 2-liter. Yeah, if you want to. All right. So, you run in there and get a drink, Haley. Your mama know what kind of toy you want?
Oh, there's some change in that. Take that change out my purse up there. That's 50.
Get the 2-liter. Hold on, y'all. We about to walk. This is the taco place. Here you go.
I'll get it after.
They get a 2-liter. All right, so like I say, a lot of the restaurants here tend to be outdoors because of the weather. They open up late at night. This here is called pastor. It's some type of pork meat. It's a taco. They do this. Look at that. So now Kim, her Spanish ain't the greatest, but she gonna make it work, huh?
Are we getting Charlie and Sky?
Yeah. Well, they can just get whatever they normally get. Help your mom out. So Haley gonna help Kim out with the Spanish. Oh, she doing it by herself.
Medio, sí. Dos tortas. Fresh Charlie.
I'm gonna get her. Dos tortas de pastel. Sin queso.
Todo para llevar.
Es para llevar.
Yes, she knows.
You ever tried them? You ever tried them chips?
Those are the ones that are probably with the nachos. That's probably what they use.
Oh, that's about for our chili. All right, so they just ordered the tacos. The music is playing in the background, so it might have been hard for y'all to hear. But check this out. The Coke products still come in glass bottles. Yeah, glass bottles, man. They still got that. So a lot of people eat outside, a lot of places outside. So this is this is Mexico. Look at that meat. They got that meat cooking. Yes, Mexican Coke is the best. I agree with that for sure. As a temporary resident, you can drive your own car from the U.S. Yes, you can. I love being a member. There's so much more information available when you join the VIP. If you are serious about visiting Merida or moving there, I strongly suggest you join it. So yes, the VIP membership, you can sign up for it on our website if you decide. moveabroadandthrive.com/VIP. or just go to moveabroadandthrive.com. On the menu, you'll see a link that says join VIP. If you like the information that I'm sharing here with y'all, you're gonna get a lot more on the inside of that group. Like I say, next Sunday, I will be interviewing a immigration attorney and a real estate attorney from here in Mexico. So if y'all have questions about the immigration process, if you have questions about buying real estate in Mexico as a member, that's a 2-hour call, live, virtual meeting. You'll be able to talk to those attorneys directly yourself. You'll be able to talk to them and ask them your questions. I'm only going to talk to them for about 5 minutes just to introduce them. And then the remaining hour and 55 minutes is going to be 100% members talking directly to those attorneys and getting your questions answered. So this is a membership benefit for becoming VIP. And you're going to get all the questions you need answered directly from an attorney. You don't have to get secondhand information. You don't have to get... you don't have to wonder if something is this or wonder if something is that. You're going to talk to the attorney and get the right information. So join our VIP membership. It's worth it. It's worth it, y'all. Plus, I have a section in there called Ask Cartes. You can talk to me directly. Ask me any questions you want inside the group, and I respond to those questions. I answer your questions personally in that group. I answer those questions personally in that group. So that's a perk for being a member as well. I have a lifetime VIP membership in there as an option as well. That includes a free 30-minute telephone call with me. We talk, we get on the phone, you can ask whatever you like, and I'll get you situated. Go to Mandela County. I had to get off here. I'll try to catch the rest on the replay. So yes, I appreciate that, V. Thank you, Action VJ. I'm looking forward to that interview with the real estate and the immigration attorney, particularly since I'm buying real estate, looking for land. There's a lot of information that we're gonna learn as well. Now, this is, like I said, we live about a 1-minute drive, 30-second drive from here. This is the OXXO that the girls come down to. They walk here every day. They want some candy. So they walk out here. There's a walking trail right over there. And they walk to that. In fact, I think I'm gonna walk home. You got...
I forgot your popcorn.
Yes, ma'am. You got some change?
Mama has it.
Mama have it. Yeah. Go ahead and grab that. I'm gonna walk home. Y'all got everything? I got my phone. You need my phone?
No, because I'm about, we almost
But you need to watch out that daddy gun.
All right. Yeah. I got 7 minutes. If your data run out, I'll buy you another one. The data here is, we pay 200 pesos a month for our phone, which is about $10. And for $10, it's unlimited calls to Mexico, United States, and Canada, unlimited texting, unlimited use of Facebook, unlimited use of Instagram, which you can watch all the videos you want there, unlimited use of WhatsApp. Should I walk home? Yeah, I'm gonna walk. So my girls walk. If I get cut off, unfortunately that's the end, because I'm walking on. Like I said, we live way out, but that's what we wanted when we moved here. I'm getting over here to this walking trail, but this is where we live, and you'll be able to see a little glimpse of my neighborhood. I want you to see how modern it is. So if I get cut off, that's the end. I'm sorry, but I think we'll be straight so far. Can you rent an apartment monthly? Not monthly. Generally, most of the landlords here will want a 1-year lease. They will generally want a 1-year lease. Now, with Airbnb, you can rent for a month. They do have a handful of places that you can probably buy the spot for 3 months at a time, but Airbnb is going to be your better option. I believe they do have hostels here. That's another cheaper option. They do have senior living facilities. In fact, they're starting to become more popular here. Um, so it's kind of like an independent living, but you're not by yourself, but you still have your independence. And as you can see, folks out here riding their bikes, walking their dogs. Uh, very, very quiet here. Walking with Cortez, my favorite show. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been walking. Hola, buenas noches. Yeah, it's been a while. I need to get back out walking so I can lose some weight. But those are some providers over there. Providers are like gated communities where people live. Many of them will have guards 24 hours, and we're walking up. I didn't realize that convenience store was this close to my house. I knew how close it was in terms of driving, but I never walked it. Now that we got a dog, I'll probably be doing a lot more walking. All right, so this is a plaza that they're building now. This leads up to my subdivision. And they're putting in a new Starbucks over here. A few more restaurants are gonna be put up over here in this plaza. Can't wait till y'all see my neighborhood. Some of y'all haven't seen my neighborhood. I'm hoping this connection holds. What type of puppy did you get? I don't know. He's a mixed breed. I don't know. But he's cute as a button. When I get home, if he's up, I'll let y'all see him. Where do you think is the best area to purchase land or a lot need to build for a family of 5? Ooh, really depends on what you like. We like living out in the country. We like the rural areas. And so we came further out. We lived within the city of Merida when we first got here, inside of the perimeter. But after a while, we was like, now we like the country life. And where I live, it's not unusual, that road that I just walked up, not unusual to see some random folks just riding horses up in the middle of the road. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about it. Nah, I'm good. It's not unusual. Now, this subdivision we about to walk into, beautiful, expensive. We was looking at some houses over here before we chose this place. House, $400 a month. My crazy behind come over here and get the extra money and spend it on this more expensive place. Buenas noches. I come over here and I get this spot, paying all this damn extra money. But I could have been over there spending $400 a month and being completely happy over there. Kind of hard to see because it's not lit up. I'm about 2 minutes from the house, so I'll be in the house in just a moment. For those of y'all that have not seen our house, I'll give you a quick, brief tour of the house because this is Mexico. Yeah. Thanks, Cortez, for all the info. We're making plans for the move to Merida. Man, the place is absolutely gorgeous, man. Merida is awesome. Merida has been good to us. The people are very friendly and welcoming. How many bedrooms? 3 bedrooms for that $400 a month. That included the internet, included the trash, included the water. Only thing you had to pay was electricity for that $400 a month. Now the house with the $400 a month did not have solar. The houses with solar, you tend to spend a lot more because of the value of the house is much more expensive, and the owners, they tend to spend more money. All right, so here we are. What's up, Cookie? Dog downstairs. This is my 21-year-old Sky. I hope the house is clean. Don't y'all judge me. All right, so this is the house. For those of y'all that hadn't seen it, where the dog at? He downstairs? They want to see the dog. All right, come on, we let mosquitoes in. I shut the door. Bring them downstairs. I'm gonna run out back right quick. House not clean, so don't y'all judge me too bad. I'm gonna take you out back, show you the back. I'm gonna wait. I'm about to get off one, man. She asked me, how long you gonna be on that thing? This my first live doing this, a live streaming on here. I'm about to be doing it every day. Let me turn this light on so y'all can see y'all back. And by the time I get back, hopefully, the dog will be out. All right. Here's the back. We're gonna turn the light on in the back. We haven't been out here much because it's been cold. It's winter time now. So we ain't been using the pool. Hold on one second, it's a little dark. Turn the light on. All right. So it's a little dark. And our pool guy coming out next week to clean the pool. Would you believe the pool guy, when he come out here to clean the pool, it's like $7, $8. He come to clean the pool, and this is the back, this is the patio. Got a hammock out here. Little bar area back there. Sky come out here and does a punching bag and whatnot. You know what I mean? Kim comes out here and does a little grill, and she like to grill. These light up. They're not on right now. They got ceiling fans. It's covered as well. And they got these bamboo trees all over. The guy come out. He does the landscaping. He come and cut the grass. Like $17. Comes out every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks actually. Take care of the front, trim the grass and the hedges and all that. This is the back. All the rooms up in the house got a balcony, except for the one downstairs. That Sky's bedroom upstairs. This house has 31 solar panels on it. So our electric bill every month is about like $1, which is just really taxes. Where the dog at? He sleep. All right. Your room clean? All right. Let me take y'all upstairs. And hola, sabes hablar español. My Spanish, I speak a little bit of Spanish, no mucho. So this is upstairs. I'm not gonna show too much. We used to have a desk down here. I'm just walking in the room to show you this dog. Of course, her light ain't working. Hold on one second. All right, that's him right there. What's up, Travis? You see the folks? You see the folk right there? That's our new dog, 2 months old. She just chilling. What's up? What's up? So that's the dog. All right. So, like I say, we got 31 solar panels, so our electric bill here is zero. Like 75 cents a month, every 2 months for taxes, essentially. And so, show me, oh, she want me to show y'all? Thank y'all for the tacos, Marla. So this is the nachos. Kim wanted me to show you the nachos.
Explain to them like it doesn't come
Well, you
with
explain. You explain it. Let you talk.
so it don't come
Hold
with
on.
like
Hold it.
lettuce, and they usually the tortillas and the
Yeah, show
onions
them on the phone.
and cilantro. So like when we first got here, I was asking where is the lettuce? Open that bag. What?
You gotta show them, but you
I
can't.
am. They are saying that. It's tasting. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I can meet them.
No, I was showing them the meat. And this is pastor meat and the tortilla. So you just put that in there, the little onions and the different sauces. So it's a lot different in the States. Yep, all that for 400 pesos. Large nachos and the tacos
And a torta.
and 3 tortas.
So yeah, so you're getting all this. Now keep in mind, there's 2 tortas over there that they eating on already. So there was 3 of these. You get all this meat. They put all this meat in the container, and then you get your tacos. Like there's no such thing as hard tacos in Mexico. Them things that damn Taco Bell ain't real tacos. I was like, where the hard tacos at? You know. So you put your meat on the top. You get your tortilla. This is a corn tortilla. They also have flour tortilla. You put your meat in there. You put your onions in there. You season it up. You squirt your little sauces on there because this is all to go. So that's why they have it in these containers. And that's that. You make your tacos. Tortas the same way. The nachos. Again. So yeah, $20. And like I say, they over there eating. They already got their stash over there. I won't show your face cookie. Boom. So that's that, y'all. They annoyed with me by now. I've been running my mouth for 2 hours. They say I talk too loud in the car. And Angela says, and it's organic. U.S. eats GMOs, chemicals, banned absolutely. That is 100% true. So yeah, I'm hungry. Love your content. Thank you, Rosh. Thank you, Ra. I gotta get that pool clean. And so yeah, we didn't find a crate for the puppy, but look like I'm going to order it on YouTube, on Amazon, and whatnot. So but yeah, this is our home. We love it. We're probably gonna go further out when it's time to buy. Between finding land here in Concau or finding land in Cholul or Motul, another spot that hit my list. We're gonna check that out. This is another bedroom. This is Haley's bedroom, have the balcony as well. Let me see if I can cut through here. Laundry's on the outside. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the house and eat, y'all. I hope y'all found this. I hope y'all found this content helpful. I hope you found it useful. If you found any value, feel free to make a donation, a super give or super chat or whatever they call it, where you can make a donation. Or you can cash out $ Cartess Ross. Or go to the website, moveabroadandthrive.com. You see a donate link. You can donate there. More importantly, join our VIP membership. Like I said, we do interviews, we do live events every month. You can talk to our guests, talk to other people that live here. You'll be able to talk to a live attorney next week, next Sunday, February 18th. We're going to have a real estate attorney and an immigration attorney on live. You can talk to them directly, get your questions answered. We also have other courses, Move Abroad and Thrive Academy. That's also on the website, moveabroadandthrive.com. Plan your move, plan your trip, do your research. The number one reason why people leave the country that they move to because they didn't plan. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So our courses will help you come up with a plan and a strategy to make this move work. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed some of the highlights that we shared. This is what Mexico looks like. Next time in the daytime, I'll do another drive around tour in the daytime so y'all can see a little bit more stuff better. So I'm gonna go hop in there and eat some food before they eat it all. Thank y'all very much. Move abroad and thrive.com. Visit the website. Join our newsletter. The newsletter is free. Join that. Move abroad and thrive.com. Join the free newsletter and make your move abroad.